Thought I told you I can't find the words, nothing makes sense. Thought I told you I've been trying to reach over the fence. I try even when I shut down. All I want is to give this some meaning. When I move, let it come from a feeling. Give something back for the air that I'm breathing. Each step I keep holding my ground. I try even when I shut down. Each step I keep holding my ground. I try, 'cause I'm staying safe in the middle. That I need to run just a little. 'Cause I'm staying safe in the middle. That I need to run just a little. All the sleepless nights, all out of words, all my trembling lies. 'Cause I'm staying safe in the middle. That I need to run just a little. Can I let go? Lose the fear of what I still can't see. Taking it slow, but it feels like the world is waiting on me. Each step I keep holding my ground. I try even when I shut down. Each step I keep holding my ground. I try even when I shut down. Staying safe in the middle. That I need to run just a little. All the sleepless nights, all out of words, all my trembling lies. 'Cause I'm staying safe in the middle. That I need to run just a little. That I need to run.
こんにちは皆さん。今日はちょっと元気ないと思ってかな。だからとチルのストリームがあります。それから行きましょうよね。Hello everybody. Today I am sick, but I felt like I couldn't lay in bed all day, so we're gonna do a little bit of Power World today. Just don't expect a lot of energy out of me today, unfortunately. I'm not very energetic today. What's going on with this model? Okay. Let's give it a go. probably turn this down. Okay, what are we doing now? I really should make a new set of tools real quick. I don't have any wood, apparently. I thought I had wood in my box. I only have 3 wood total. On the plus side though, with this game you can store stuff in your crates and it's still accessible from your box or from your crafting table. Also, the resources respawn pretty well. Oh, hey Harley Olsen. Aside from being sick, it's going great. How are you today? Oh, hi Anna Ross. It's going good, just a little sick. How are you today? Have you guys tried Pal World yet? I'm glad you're doing good, Harley. I hope you continue to have a fantastic day. Gotta bring my protector out. No worries. I feel like that's a question everybody deserves to be asked. I really think I need upgraded tools. And then move my microphone closer to me. Ah, I got this one from an Etsy shop, actually. I really need to upgrade, but for now, this works for me. I need to go catch that cat. Are you thinking about getting into VTubing, Harley? This one was cheap because it didn't come with like the rights for it or anything. I was just waiting to save up enough money to actually buy one that I can call entirely my own. But I haven't seen anybody else stream with this so far, so but it was about 2,000 yen. I'm gonna have to put Big Homie away. He's killing everything. Hey, we got it. The bow is overpowered for sure. But I recommend when you're just getting started out, definitely going to Etsy is super helpful. I can make the shield now. That's cool. Oh, I'm glad. Sorry, I'm glad you do. It's a lot of fun, and it definitely helps me. I'd love to see it. I was saying it definitely helps me get over my social anxiety. Yeah, I suppose so. That's fine. Just go ahead and DM me your Discord name, and we'll go from there. I need to hunt for some food. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I have to keep... I don't know how to make a permanent link that doesn't expire. So just 1 second. There you go, Harley. Okay, I got meat. What is that? It's level 35? That's crazy. I need to go back to my base. It's so far away. I need to keep the rest of my arrows for now. Just give me a minute to go back to the base, Harley, and I'll check what you sent. I'm gonna go back and cook food. Oh, friend request, okay. Okay, there you go. Let's see. You do really good work, Harley. I'd like to say you're very talented at what you do. I'll give your website a look. If you'd like, you can message me about, like, what you usually charge and stuff like that. I would appreciate that. I have stat points I need to look at. And building points. Ooh, parachute. We'll take the spear as well. Okay, is it, I'm assuming you want to do like a Discord call. Is it okay that we do that after I finish stream? Ooh, I got gold coins and whatever a pal soul is. Sorry about that, Harley. I just felt like it would probably be rude to, like, go on right now since I just started the stream, so I'm sorry. But I do appreciate you messaging me, and I will be in contact with you because you do really good work. not trying to kill it. We got it, and I'm on fire. Oh, okay, there we go. What is this llama thing? I don't appreciate being caught on fire. A Melpack. Ooh, there's a teleport point. Okay, it's not aggressive. There's a church down here. Let's go unlock this teleport point. I'm sorry about that, Harley. I hope you have a good one, and I hope that the dishes aren't too bad for you. And hopefully I see you again sometime. Thank you. It's a water guy over there. I don't know what these people do. You're a new face. Don't tell me, an outsider. Not that it matters to me. Now that you're on the island, why not try and catch some pals? You can get extra XP by capturing up to 10 of the same kind, you know. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's cool. Big old llama. We got it! Attack! Alright. While we're in this area, we should probably gather more materials. I've been slacking. What is that? And there's just POW balls. And more fruit. I need the fruit. What is this red thing over here? And there's no auto run. Mm. 食べましたね。I like how you came here and texted me. What is that? Is that a statue of power? Ah, that makes sense. They're being chased out by Mammal Forest. He's scary. I gotta make sure my little slaves are comfortable. Oh, I need to build another chest. And I need wood for that. We need better tools. That's something we need. Okay, first and foremost, we build a wooden chest. Just so that there's one near here. And we'll put a little berry farm over here. That's a lot of wood. I need to figure out how to give my little guys tools. Apparently I worked all the way through the night and now I'm getting help from my little pets now. Oh, they helped me build. That's so adorable. Yay! We did it! And now we just wait for this to grow. Building things I don't have access to. I think I got more berries that I need to put in this thing. That's cool. Wow, there's the guns, level 25. That's cool. Oh, there's a syndicate tower. I don't know what that is, but let's go check it out. It's probably a mistake, but... Oh wait, I need to build more arrows. I don't like being sick. Wish there's a way to auto craft. I hope everybody's having a good day. We're not doing the most exciting content. I apologize. But these are a necessity. Listen, fam, you can't be trying to kill everything. You need to relax. It ain't that serious. I mean, I'm having fun. Here, I'll do this for you. I'm in your voice chat if you'd like to know more. There you are.
Oh.
Howdy.
Yep, I'm here. Oh, is there?
Alright.
Can you not hear?
I can hear you. Hold on. There you go.
Alright.
It's turning you up a little bit.
So I ended up being up over 30-something hours the other day.
How did you manage that?
Well, so we were helping, ended up helping, like, work on taking 2 or 3 people through 80,
Oh, okay.
which seems to be what mostly I'm doing these days.
You've turned into a bus service.
Oh, okay, so I only actually have to spend, like, $6.
Nice. You had money in your wallet?
Well, I've got a 20 on there, because I bought it for my bro to get him to play Satisfactory with me, and then he just kind of had it for, like, 6 months and didn't. I was like, alright, give me the fucking card back, you can spend it. He's like, yeah, if I do spend anything, it'll probably be on. I'm like, those questionable items you keep hidden on your Steam list? And he's like, yes. I'm like, alright. Alright, buddy, alright.
Oh my god, this guy hits hard.
I did break out a new model, though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just went full ham on getting a new thing for,
Oh my god.
for me.
Oh! Okay, note to self, we can't do that. I try to fight above my class.
Do you remember what it was total with taxes?
So, give me 1 second. My store is in yen, but I could still look. Let's see, be my wallet. I go to account. There should be purchase history in there.
It doesn't. I don't know if Steam lets you split payment.
Yeah, you can use whatever's in your wallet as well.
So I just go like I was going with a card normally.
Yeah, so it'll give you the option to use funds in your wallet. You check that box.
It's not. Well, I've got the select the payment method in my Steam wallet, but my Steam wallet doesn't have enough to cover it.
Right.
So I was asking you if you knew how much it was, like, total.
Okay, there's purchase history. Okay, so it was 3,060 yen.
You can just do a conversion real quick.
About 21.25. But it's 29.99 in America. I would.
know there's a discount on it.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, 10%. So that's what knocked it down to 26, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it was cheaper for you.
Yeah.
3,060 yen is $20.65.
Nice. Perks of being in Japan. But I would say it'd be no more than $2 tax.
I feel really dumb right now.
Why's that?
I'm having to enter my address. I'm like, wait, what is my address? When was the last time I put my address on anything?
So there's something up here called a syndicate headquarters. I'm gonna go check that out. It's like the most technologically advanced thing I've seen in this map. Also, you're gonna have to let me know if you start out somewhere different. I started out on a series of islands.
I think you start the same place.
Huh.
But because you'd have to, I'd either have to join you or you'd have to join me.
Gotcha.
If you had joined me, you'd have to make a new character.
That's fair.
That was just playing co-op with me.
That's fine.
I think in the past week I've taken like 4 or 5 people through the Alona Hero Point train.
That's absolutely disgusting, my friend.
It's a little like, but it's always fun helping people.
True. And you have kind of built a community around that.
Yeah, I kind of did. I didn't send you the meme, did I?
I don't think so.
I was talking to somebody on another Discord. Well, it was it might have been the Power World one. I ended up leaving that though, just because spoilers, and I didn't want to, see any of that.
Right. I've been avoiding watching like any of the Power World content.
I think it's in, if you go, oh, there's, if you go look in, let me see, is it in, let's see, nope. Oh, I thought I put it in memes. No, I just directly sent it to Noah. Let me go back.
That happens.
Nope.
So how about I got directly contacted by somebody who makes VTuber models, but they wanted me to hop in a voice
It's
call and
scammers.
talk about it?
Yeah,
Is it?
they're scammers. Yeah, it's all
Okay.
scams.
Okay.
Let me go check if I sent this to Bancho. No, last thing I sent him was about the guy that cooked his own leg.
That what?
Oh, it was like several years back. Some dude ended up in a really bad motorcycle accident, so he had to have his leg amputated, and he asked him if he could take it with him. I'm like, oh, okay.
So
And
yeah.
oh no, the whole conversation is so weird. He was talking to his friend. He's like, yeah, so you remember how you guys, when we were all talking, we said if we ever had a chance to ethically eat human meat, we probably would?
Oh boy.
Yeah. So that's basically the entire thing.
Crazy.
Basically, it was this. I put up a thing. I was like, so yeah, this is me in. Let me see the messages. This is me in Guild Wars 2, essentially, with new people.
I was trying to catch that.
It was pretty accurate.
Oh dang it.
I'll send it to you on the message there.
Look at that. Oh hey, I caught that. I caught that by opening the cage. That's cool.
There isn't a place. What? I think this thing is high. Oh no, it's. There we go.
All right, let's go check out this tower.
there's a boss in there.
Oh, in that?
Yeah, well, I won't tell you when or who though because you said you didn't want any spoilers.
Okay, is it a high level?
Yeah, I think around 10 or more.
Okay, because right outside of my starting zone was level 35, so I could not do anything with that.
That was a funny thing. Did you ever play 14?
I played a tiny bit of 14. Also, I will ask you for one bit of spoiler. Do you know if pals evolve?
No, they do not.
Ah. That's a shame. But I suppose it would have been too close to Pokemon if they did, right?
Probably. Shit. Try this way.
Also, when I tried to make a multiplayer world, it wouldn't let me. What does it need me to build again? Oh yeah, one of those workbenches. Do I do that through here? Pal Gear Workshop. I need 30 wood and 2 cloth.
Yeah, I might not. It's starting to look like I might not be able to join you.
Oh, why is that?
Card and Steam are kind of being a little.
Ah, that makes sense.
Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Let's try that.
I was gonna say you could use your card to like add funds to your Steam wallet.
That's what I'm trying to do. There, now it did. Then it went through.
Ah.
Which means I'm gonna have like a couple of bucks more than I needed on there, which.
You could do what I do when I make purchases that I don't have the money for at the current time and just eat a bunch of ramen for the next couple weeks.
Oh, I've got that. It's just there's other things I've gotta consider.
Yeah.
It looks like I might not be able to do anything with my car for a while.
What do you need to do to your car?
Well, so a while back, before I met you,
Yeah.
so I did not know that the, goop stuff to pour into your radiator to fix it will end up killing your radiator.
Ah.
So it killed the radiator. Not only did it kill the radiator, it cracked the head gasket.
Oh.
So I had to replace that. So it went from a $100 fix to a $300 fix to a $3,200 fix.
Yeah, blunt head gasket's not a good thing.
So they did all that, and in the process, I ended up basically getting an entire new engine,
Mmm.
which I could have got a If I'd had 2,000 more to throw, I could have literally just got a fresh out of the box, entirely new engine.
Right.
But they got one from somebody they said they do their used stuff through. And one of the battery cables on this one was like the older style where you're supposed to have a clamp to just tighten it. When I got home, I guess on the way home, the little bolt had fallen off, so couldn't start the car any. Then the little intermix thing that switches your air from inside to outside.
Yeah.
Was on the and so that killed a battery previously from draining it.
Oh.
So I can't start my car because of that. I could replace the battery cables, but there's all this extra shit tied into it that I do not know anything about. So I did get inside behind the glove compartment to take the cable out, but the hole you go into is like about the size of a large coffee mug.
Uh-huh.
Which is about also the size of my fist. And you've got to fit tools in that to actually take it out, so I just popped the cable out.
Gotcha.
So I've either got to find a video to guide me through that and risk doing it myself, cutting those cables off, putting new cables on, or wait until I can get it towed to a shop and then let them do it. God only knows how much that'll fucking be.
Feel that.
That's where I am.
That's a bit rough.
I have not actually drove my car in close to like 4 months.
How are you getting to town then?
Family car.
Gotcha.
I also don't go to town if I absolutely can avoid it.
I feel that. I don't really get the option to avoid going to town since I kind of live in town.
Yeah, but also Japan has, public transport.
Yeah, but that gets old after a while. It's helpful, don't get me wrong, but it gets old pretty quick.
I don't know, I think riding like subways and trains would be cool.
Oh, it is for like the first 6 months.
One of the dudes I used to play with, I can't remember where he lived in Spain, but he had like a 3-hour, I want to say it was 3 hours, it might have been an hour or two, like trip every morning and night to get to work via train.
Ew.
Like, but it was like the bullet trains.
Ah.
I'm like, dude, my face would be pressed up against the window like a damn idiot. I was like, they're like, yeah, that wears off soon. I'm like, bruh. It's like we were talking about internet speed. You know,
right.
When you get used to fast after all, you're like, this is lame. There's somebody trying to say that Power World started off as literally just a Pokemon game, but then they got a cease and desist. I couldn't find anything about that.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
They're stretching hard. Well, I looked.
Right.
They're stretching hard. Like one thing they showed something from Craftopia and then something from like Breath of the Wild. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild wasn't the first game to have a monster with a club.
Although,
y'all are stretching a bit.
With Power World, they do kind of like rip off Zelda a little bit. Like when you find a new area, it's basically the same as it is in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, well, every game rips off every other game.
Well, I'm not mad about it. I call it inspiration. There's nothing original anymore.
Well, I was like, okay, well, Breath of the Wild ripped off another video game from using a sword.
Yeah.
And there's mounts, so they rip somebody off. You can move your character. They rip somebody off.
Let's say technically,
you have a mini map. They rip somebody off.
Even if you could go back in time and be the one to invent that type of stuff, it would still be plagiarism because you had knowledge of the future and you copied somebody else's idea before they were born.
But what if me copying their idea led to the game that gave them their idea, making it a closed loop where they couldn't have had their idea if I hadn't have ripped off their idea?
I mean, honestly, that's how time travel kind of works, isn't it?
Yeah, I was having a talk with Noah the other night about because of Destiny, or they don't even talk to me about that space bullshit. He refers to Destiny as space Mormonism.
Ah.
Well,
Why?
it's space magic, man. It's just our human brains. It's like we can't see a hypercube, but we can visualize a tesseract, which is a 3D shadow of a fourth dimensional object.
Yeah.
We can't visualize a fourth dimensional object because our meat is not designed for it. Like, it's space magic. Don't worry about it.
That just kind of reminds me of that kid a while back, the YouTube kid who like explained the fourth dimension and then just like vanished.
The fourth dimension's an easy thing to explain. It's just when you it's one of those things where when you start to understand it, it's like your brain just like
Yeah, that's fair.
There's little truths that when you hear them, there's a channel I watch on YouTube, I forget, it's this very, very delightful blonde lady explaining physics stuff. And one thing she said, it's something like you take something you know, but you never really like consciously realized it, and you're like, oh shit. Like, take this ball for example. I'm like, okay. She's like, this is a three-dimensional object, but we can't see in 3D. We see in 2D. If you saw in 3D, you'd see every side of the ball at one time.
That's true.
So a hypothetical fourth dimensional being would see in 3 dimensions.
That would hurt
She
my...
just, calmly said that, and I was sitting there like, ooh, ooh, like, unga bunga.
I feel like it would hurt my
I'd
brain
sit
to
with that for a
even...
minute.
Like, if you had to see in actual 3D, that would be rough.
Well, it wouldn't, because your brain would be capable of handling it.
I'm talking about from my 2D brain, my guy.
Well, technically we have 3D brains. It's just, 2D visuals, which I hadn't even thought about. I'm like, wait, so technically, like, virtual reality headsets are a lie. It's not 3D, it's 2D. Because of our brains. What the fuck?
I guess that means it's time to go back to the visual boy.
Oh, the virtual boy, God, that thing hurt my neck so bad, and those red LEDs were so bright.
I never owned one. They were too expensive out the gate.
I didn't either. I got to play a demo at Kmart.
Ah. I feel like
It's like I never had a Nintendo 64, but I beat Star Fox 64 at the Walmart demo station.
That's pretty funny. Wonder if I put
I have
the
started
seeds in
up
here.
recording, and starting in the morning, uploading crap to my YouTube
Oh yeah?
instead of leaving it empty. If I had uploaded everything from the past 2 years of streaming, I'd have around 6,500 hours of video on there.
That's wild. I don't know what I do with the Statue of Power, but we're gonna go ahead and make it.
Okay, it's installed.
You have good internet.
Decent.
Better than
Still
mine.
things I dread though, like reinstalling Guild Wars or 14.
So I found
I have
out.
a good connection right now because it's cable.
Yeah.
And nobody's up right now.
So I found out that
Fine.
I cannot upgrade the internet in my apartment.
Why not?
So because I live in what they call a mansion style apartment system.
Ooh.
Yeah, mansion sounds fancy. It just means it has more than one room.
So it's just straight bullshit marketing.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, so because I have a mansion style apartment.
Well, I actually have to use a controller. Okay.
They have to like run fiber lines, and my building owner says no. Now, mind you, like where the air conditioning comes through the wall, there's like already a hole there that they've got filled in with some kind of like sealant gunk, almost like expanding foam. And they were gonna run the line through there, but he said no. I'm like, his exact quotes were, "I don't want damage to the apartment, but there's been a crack on my sliding glass door for like a whole year."
Bruh, it's one of those, like, bruh. Just, like, don't even worry about it, bruh.
I mean, to be real with you, if like the internet company would be okay with it, I wouldn't even have asked. But they want, oh my god, they want his permission.
Are you doing controller or keyboard and mouse?
Keyboard and mouse right now.
I'll probably do that for, let's see. I'll have to wait and see how it feels.
Oh my god, I don't have any spears. Why do you gotta go killing everything that I want? He didn't give me any food either. I gotta kill this chicken.
Have you captured any humans yet?
I have not. I forgot you could do that. That was like the only TikTok spoiler I'd seen.
Something like that
In Craftopia.
Yeah, where you could like do that with NPCs and just do that to bring them back to your base.
Yeah, there was something about capturing the tutorial NPC or something like that. But whenever you make a world, just let me know and I'll come join you.
Yeah, I'm just looking through some of the tutorial information stuff.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna run back to my base. Oh, there's an egg.
I know you can change it in world settings where you don't drop all your items when you die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should probably do that. I didn't know you could do that.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
I don't know. Looks like the game just kind of like freaked out for a second.
Missing wood. It always comes down to wood, my guy. So that's gonna be one of your first things, is all the wood. Everything requires a lot of wood.
Honestly, custom. Oh, you can even you can speed up or slow down the day or night cycle. You can, dude. You can add up to a 20x XP modifier.
Let's say you can set whatever settings you want for the multiplayer world. Like you can slow down day or night, you can speed them up, you can set whatever you want.
I think 1.5. So your normal HP regen is 1. I think 1.5 is fair.
It is very fair. HP regen's
Put it
kind
on
of
5 for
slow.
sleep. Okay, I'll put it on 2. Screw that. No, I'm putting it on 5.
I'm gonna assume when I started playing a little bit last night after work that they didn't have the multiplayer stuff running properly at the time.
That should be fair. I'm gonna turn off the raids for now.
Did you say raids?
Oh yeah, you can have raids on your base.
Oh. That would explain, like,
God.
alarm bells and stuff.
Max penalty is drop all your items and all your pals.
That's hardcore.
What do we want it to have? It no drops or drop your items?
No drops would be best, because if you drop
Well,
your
there's
items...
no drops, then there's drop all items except equipment, and then there's just the default.
What do you think is fair?
Drop all items except equipment. So that way
Okay.
you can fight your way back.
Yeah, that's fair. You just gotta hope that you die near a teleport point.
Hey, you know what? We can run back, baby.
Fair. Being sick is ass.
I'll leave the PAL capture rate alone.
Yeah, it's quite fair, to be honest with you.
Failed to host multiplayer session.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, it says restart my computer. That might do something.
Okay.
Be right back.
Alrighty.
He's dirty.
That's good. I'm glad that sometimes you can pick up your old dropped equipment like that. Like your PAL spheres or whatever.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, basically, the only thing I found, I decided to look it up while I was restarting my computer, and it was like, yeah, so a lot of people are playing right now, and so it's jacked. I'm like, okay, but I'm I'm launching a multiplayer world from my computer.
Right.
But again, early access, so
Yeah, it's always extremely fair. Am I out of berries? I'm gonna have to find a way back to my camp. Apparently everybody's hungry. Are these just normal trees? Do these give better logs? No, they give regular wood. There's a platypus.
you know, I'll leave it on the drop all items. Just drop all items. That'd be fair because we don't wanna tweak it too much.
Fair enough. I just found what they call a megasphere, so apparently there are upgraded PAL spheres.
Nope, won't let me.
I don't understand that.
Early access.
Maybe I'll go check the Steam page. I'm trying to find a waypoint near me. Oh, hey, Tool, welcome. I'm out of arrows again, too. That happens way too. What is that? Dine Awesome, level 18. Okay. That's a hard pass. I'm gonna assume over there is something, so let's try and go for that. What's up?
Some of the faces.
Oh, some of the stuff you can do with the character creator is pretty funny. Oh, you suck, game.
your stream back up there.
What is this? This isn't a waypoint? Sealed realm of the frozen wings. Oh, it's a dungeon. I'm trying to find a waypoint so I can teleport back home.
I'm debating between your hair and like one other one.
Oh, is there one near me? Oh, that's Sealed realm of the frozen wings. Oh my god, is there no teleport near me? That's wild. Oh, there's one right here. God, I need to open my eyes. What's the other one you're looking at?
Like this one, like, it's not quite a bob, but then it's got the hairbrush behind the ear.
Oh, okay.
I do like ponytails, but this is kind of a bop.
Okay, so that's fine.
Oh, the hair's got pretty nice movement.
It's a pretty small detail, but it's appreciated. Maybe making 32 mushrooms wasn't the best idea. Also, too, I think this game would be right up your alley. It's a lot like Craftopia, but funner.
Honestly, it kind of seems a little bit like Craftopia was like an alpha for this.
It probably was.
Alright, let me get in and see what I think of this before my time runs out.
After I finish cooking, I'm gonna look at... Listen, Nola. You gotta appreciate the power to grill, okay?
What's this? I woke up and I found a not switch in front of me.
I mean, I could be the boss of you, Nola, if you just let me.
Now see that, I'm not commenting on that.
Oh yeah, I was second. I was gonna check the Steam page real quick.
I gotta say, this looks just order of magnitude better than Craftopia did back in the day.
Someone made a troll post about how this game glorifies animal cruelty, and by buying the game, we support animal cruelty.
Like, video game animals are not real animals. If it supports it, then what you're saying is that everybody that plays Pokemon is like a mass murderer who wants to have animals in death battles in a back alley somewhere. Which is stupid.
And Nola, I'll always threaten you with a good time.
Yeah, if it was PETA's Pokemon game, you just take your Pokemon out in the world and then PETA would mug you and then euthanize them.
Yeah, exactly. PETA's not exactly great.
Well, I know it was several years back, but they caught them in Virginia, like taking people's pets out of their yards and then just slitting their throats.
It's absolutely crazy.
Because it's better to die than live a slave.
You're right, Nola. I did not play PETA's Pokemon game. I heard it was terrible. Let's try and return to main title. I do appreciate that when you exit to the main title, it saves your game for you. Let's see. Join multiplayer game.
Yeah, so you could try hosting one again, and I could try to join you.
How to set up a server.
Yeah, that's just telling you how to host your own server.
Yeah.
Multiplayer game is different. It's you hosting it directly from your computer.
Join multiplayer game, invite code, enter the invite code shared by your host. Okay, no. Start game, create new world.
Yes, when you go in to create the world, that's when you have to select if it's going to be a multiplayer world or not.
Multiplayer on. Check the invite code for this world in the options screen after starting the game.
Yeah, just leave the normal options on and see if it'll even let you do it.
True. Maybe my router is set to closed or something?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, people are having trouble with it.
Let's go with this. Okay. Library. Now, it said that they had something called Power World dedicated server should be in my library, but
Well, I got my first level up from punching a tree until it exploded. Have you been sketching out or coming up with any ideas for your subterranean castle?
I've got lots of ideas. Oh, sorry, Tool. I was away from my microphone. And hey now, the PETA game is not better than Scarlet and Violet. You take that back, you monster.
I mean, from what I've heard, that's a low bar for standard, or a low standard bar there.
I actually had fun with Scarlet and Violet. I wouldn't call it like groundbreaking or like the best Pokemon game by any means, but
More of the same.
yeah, pretty much rinse and repeat type of thing. Okay. All this stuff to set up a server looks mind-numbing, but
What's the newest Pokemon game like? Like the other ones.
yeah, pretty much.
I know one thing I want to remake. It'll take till like later in the beta for me to be able to do it, or early release, since water manipulation will not be a thing to start with. I'm gonna rebuild some stuff from Guild Wars, or that's the plan anyhow. Well, I am almost at maximum carrying capacity right now.
I don't need that.
Oh, I'm supposed to be up there. Oops.
Okay, that was the right password. Yeah, see, it really was. Arceus was probably the best game.
Are you getting one set up? Or trying to?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Nice. Okay, so I went like as ass backwards from where I was supposed to go as I possibly could.
Hello? I logged into the wrong PayPal. What do you mean it still costs $30 on Game Pass? Power World should be free on Game Pass.
Well, even if you have Game Pass, there's an option to buy games.
Oh yeah, this tool says restart the app.
And hey, you know what? I just thought of something. Breath of the Wild ripped off Guild Wars because Guild Wars had gliding before that game existed.
Ah, hell yeah! Nola's downloading the game right now.
After giving me all of that crap about saying, I don't want to play it. Well, he can't play it with us anyway, so.
Oh, is he playing on Xbox?
Well, PC Game Pass won't play with Steam right now either.
Oh. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like,
I need to have a way to give us, to have all of our 3 of our streams on the same screen at the same time.
Like, there are people that have made servers for Power World, right? But I keep getting errors. Like, I'm in the dedicated community servers area, and people are hosting servers, but like, it's.
You try asking in the Discord.
I just keep getting errors.
No, they won't know. Right now, there's no cross-platform multiplayer. They said it's something they want to do, but it is not going to be right now. Usually when I hear it's not going to be available at launch, but we're working on it, I usually take that to mean it's not going to happen. My kingdom for a mini-map.
Right? I'm on PC, but a lot of those will talk to each other.
Anything Xbox should automatically. You shouldn't have to do that much for that to work, since Xbox is Windows.
Okay, that's fun. Go here and refresh.
I'm getting the feeling that where I woke up at all this. Okay, maybe right here. Man, the little chicken has just got the derpest derp face.
Yeah, a little bit. Either way, it's all the game's getting from me, so if it doesn't work, I'll get my hard drive space back. That's fair. This is really annoying. Okay, well, while I'm waiting on an answer for customer support, I guess I'll go back into my world for now. Hey, Zelon, how are you?
Zeal, hey, hey. Always good to see familiar faces.
Exactly. Okay. No items in
people
queue.
earlier than I've seen in a while on stream.
Are they all playing this?
Well, no, like familiar people when me and Nola and Cab were doing Guild Wars 2.
Well, I mean, you live in Ohio, so yeah, it's kind of cold. But Palworld's great. I'm having fun. I mean,
we can't play with each other yet, but
yeah, we're working on that. If you decide to get the game Zeal, once I have the server up and running, I'll send you a link.
if you're on Steam.
If you're on Steam, yeah.
Okay, I was supposed to turn around and run the other way instead of running out into the open. Okay.
But as far as like an in-depth, it plays pretty much like any other survival game except you have like
Pokemon. Not Pokemon.
The not Pokemon. Pokemon, but not Pokemon.
Legally distinct. The legally distinct
I
Pokemon.
keep calling the Pal Spheres Pal Balls. It's on sale right now. Listen, Tool, if I had to call them pals, it's kind of weird for me. But you can capture people, too.
It's down to 26 and some change on Steam right now. And, you know, give it a couple hours. If you don't like it,
True. Refund it.
refundo.
You know, that being said, last night at work, these people decided to host a birthday party. And this one woman came up to the counter to order food. She sounded American at first, but then she said, like, cheeseburger. And so I thought she was from, you know, Aussie land, right? No, it turns out she's just British and has a really fucked up accent, according to her. But she said, like, cheeseburger with, like, a really Aussie accent, so it threw me off. And yes, you can, in fact, turn them into food. You have to make beds for them, too. Otherwise, they go crazy and fight you. I need to build something, but have I leveled up? Alright, Zeal. We'll see how you like it. It's my building section. Wait, no, it was in the technology. I had to level up. Grab the crusher. What is Daydream's necklace? Oh yeah, we're grabbing that. And I mean, like, poison bow. Interesting. I don't have a ready source of, like, poison glands yet. Oh, but I should go back up here. Okay. I need wood, stone, and palladium fragments. And a repair bench, wood and stone. Okay. I can't even play catch up on Final Fantasy XIV because I didn't get that far into it.
Dude, are you what server were you on?
You know, that's a good
Or
question.
data center, rather.
I don't remember. It was named after one of the summons from, like, 9, I think.
They all are. They're all summons or servers. Or, like, or summons or...
Say
people.
Balmung.
Don't, God. No, that's where NOLA would be.
It's a RP server, isn't it?
It's known for the ERP part of it.
Ah.
I was telling NOLA, it's known for like every bad stereotype you would have of RP people, it's there.
Gotcha. Even Zeal is telling me don't.
Like when you go there, you feel like you need to have a black light with you to make sure you don't accidentally touch any Jackson Pollock originals.
Gross.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't have been from Balmung for sure.
They actually had one of the guilds on our free companies guilds put up a big billboard advertising their venue in Austin, Texas.
Ew.
Where was not happy about this?
I don't
And then
imagine.
And then Sega put up a PSO2 New Genesis thing that was kind of making fun of it. Also on a billboard.
I would assume welcoming people to ERP on their game.
Oh, I'm losing health. I'm gonna die.
Are you too cold?
Yes.
Go stand next to the campfire guy.
Yeah, I should have made my workbench closer to this guy.
My auto mod got NOLA because he said fuckers. What's always full? Balmung?
Well, you're not on Balmung, so it should be okay. As long as we're on the same data center, we can play together. Or the same group of data centers.
I'll have to look. I remember getting to the first set of dungeons and getting bored, though. So if content gets better after that, it might be worth playing.
It drastically does.
Because, like, the first dungeons, I think it's, what, 25? They feel like
15.
a slog. 15? They're boring.
The dungeons get a lot better. So the reason why Realm Reborn feels sloggy is 1.0 was a complete commercial failure in every sense of the world. Just terrible.
Got you.
So it went free to play for about a year while they were building a Realm Reborn. And whatever the original story was, a lot of it got scrapped. Or maybe it got repurposed, we don't know. And a lot of people are like, you go into the expansions, those are 10 levels apiece.
Yeah.
Well, a Realm Reborn takes longer. I'm like, it takes longer to go 50 levels than it does 10 levels? Who the fuck would have thought about that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, it does make sense. The only thing, my biggest complaint is you can't play the story fights with friends. It's all, the story things are all solo.
Yeah.
So once you get into Heavensward, the first expansion, everything from there on gets better every expansion.
Really?
Like drastically better. Shadowbringers, when Shadowbringers on its own, some people said you might, if it was like a standalone Final Fantasy game, it would be like in the top handful of Final Fantasy games for story alone.
That being said, did they bring did they bring 16 to PC yet?
No, but the 16 DLC is coming out not too much longer, I don't think.
Well, I went to Big Camera the other day and I seen them playing it on the TV and it looked kind of cool, so.
It is, honestly, and we're getting ready to, there's going to be a 16 crossover at some point in the expansion, and you'll be able to get the dog as a mount.
I hear that 14 or ARR or whatever the fuck you want to call it has like a lot of mounts.
Yeah. A couple hundred.
But a lot of them are like content that's hard to do anymore.
No, you can go back in and solo old content mindlessly. And then there's link shells, like communities of people that just run old content to help people get their old mounts and stuff.
Well, that's cool.
Well, there's all in all, without counting remakes, there's 30-some Final Fantasy games.
You know, one of my favorites was Crystal Chronicles as a kid.
Yeah, I wanted to get that, and I'm like, oh, I was like, okay, you can play with your friends. Like, cool. It's like, they need to have a Game Boy Advance and a $40 link cable. I'm like, never mind.
Yeah. I feel like that was their take on an action RPG before that was a really popular genre. Definitely one of my funnest, like... Oh, did they brought it to the Switch? Well then. I feel like at some point I'm obligated to buy a capture card so I can play other console games on stream.
You don't have to get an expensive one. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise because they're lying.
I thought they were all expensive.
No, you can get lower ones. You can get like an inline one that's like $60.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The one I got, I didn't know that it was meant to be in a second, like a 2 PC setup, because, you know, it doesn't tell you that. So, yeah, by the time I realized that, I couldn't take it back. So, hey, there's $400.
An Avermedia. Okay.
Yeah, Avermedia is pretty good. I've got the Elgato 4K 60 Pro.
Now, it's Elgato, so that sounds like expensive right out the gate.
Well, Avermedia is not exactly cheap. They're all, like, once you get into the bigger name ones... Like the inline ones are all pretty reasonably priced. The ones that are slotted in your computer are all expensive. Like mine can record at 4K. Guess what? You can't stream at that. You can't even stream at 1440.
I'm kind of annoyed that Steam's VODs don't do better than 780p.
Alright, it's time to go catch a friend. After beating them in the head, I guess.
Oh, $110 isn't bad for a capture card. Every time I looked at them in the past, they were like $300-400, so I never bought one.
But the Elgato HD 60 is a little inline one about the size of a deck of cards. It was like $60 when I got mine.
Okay.
So it's not bad at all.
I have stat points to use.
I put mine into carrying.
Yeah, I got a weight of 400 right now. Let's see.
Hopefully you'll hear back and we can get that multiplayer action going on.
Yeah, working on that.
Yeah, and a lot of those sales usually are around August because those stores all really desperately want college kids grant money.
I mean, it's a smart marketing tactic.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember the first time I did one of those sales when I was in college. I got, and mind you, this has been a little bit ago. I got like a 70 or 80 gig HD or hard drive for 70. No, it was a 200. I got it for like $75.
That's not terrible.
Which like a decade ago. That's pretty solid.
Now you gotta check read and write speeds along with your storage space.
I got my legally distinct Pokemon.
I like how you said it that way.
Horrible. I walk up Hilton. God, that's terrible. That's terrible.
What is?
Lamble's PAL deck entry.
I haven't read any of them. Hold on.
A walk up a hill tends to end with this PAL tumbling back down. This causes it to become dizzy and unable to move, making it easy to capture and kill. As a result, this PAL has tumbled down to the very bottom of the food chain itself.
Oh, cool. It'll do it itself.
Dude, that's terrible.
Gonna put you away and pull out this guy. No, I don't want you in there. I want you in my team. I don't know what you do. What is your trait? Because that's something... Oh, he's got a mining trait. Okay, cool. Check this out. I have a weird platypus. It's called a flack.
You're not side duck.
Yeah. So, still having errors loading. Like, I even went and, like, just, like, paid $8 to have a server hosted, but that's having an issue. I think something's wrong with their fucking multiplayer right now.
Well, I mean, I did read the thing and tell you that's what they had said.
Right, but then when I went to the community servers and saw that a bunch of people were already hosting their own. Oh yeah, I can upgrade my PAL box. Gotta do that. Ooh, a primitive furnace.
Oh, right, I can fast travel.
Yeah, you gotta unlock the little areas.
Yeah, I did. I don't know how to do it, though.
Enhanced pals. Okay. Okay, so you get pal souls from drops sometimes, and you can use those to upgrade your pals.
At first, I was like, man, if it's just you have to go out and kill other pals, I guess I'm gonna go on a rampage. I mean, I might have to. I got a little bit over 2 hours in starting Assassin's Creed Valhalla last night, so that went pretty good. Oh, you only fast travel between the fast travel things. Okay.
Yeah. I don't understand why
I want to try something whenever
we're having
whenever
these
you gotta-
issues.
Whenever you finish your mining.
What's that?
Even though I'm in a single player thing, it's got a place for me to have an invite code.
Yeah, you're talking about in options.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that at? That means see, it was showing me that last night, but now it's not showing mine. What does that do? I would like some confirmation, please, as to why my server won't work. Okay, well that's annoying.
Okay, gotta go gather some stones, it looks like.
This is irritating.
I'm guessing you put your base up there around where the guy with the fire was.
Yeah, I wanted to do it right away.
Makes sense. Playing with the fast travel thing there.
Yeah.
Makes sense until you get somewhere else, and then you can just, I guess, disassemble everything and then build it somewhere else. It won't let me near. Okay, maybe if I go over here. Too close to a boss area or special facility.
I'm gonna try and do this whole. Of course, it wants me to install the Power dedicated server system.
Okay, my little buddy is running around putting stuff in everything.
Yeah, they'll do that for you. Make sure you build a food bowl so that they have, like, berries to eat.
I guess the timer on the berries is how long they're good for,
Not being stored, yeah.
Yeah, 9 minutes? That's a little bit ridiculous. He's just running around grabbing everything. Oh no, he's carrying something that's really big.
This is rough. Oh, by the way, Enshrouded is in 4 days, 4 hours, and 24 minutes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, this does look fun, but also enshrouded. Because mostly this was something I specifically wanted to be able to multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
I'm not complaining about you or nothing. I'm just like saying.
No, I feel it. What are we doing? Let's see, go back over to Steam. Launch the dedicated server. Open and start as a community server.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Man, my little starting base is so janky.
Okay, where was the guide for setting up a server again?
In the survival guide.
I had it in the... It's here. Okay.
Oh, you can password lock buildings. That's nice. Oh, I don't have a roof on my house.
Let's try connect to the connect from the game. If you connect properly, check the IP address. Okay. Let's see. What is it? These were like exit this. Join multiplayer game. Oh my god. Connect 127.0.0.1.
Okay, scribble that down and see what the issue is. Maybe.
Hold on, I might have got it.
Dude, my house doesn't even look as good as my first Minecraft house. This is terrible.
This might work. Give it a shot. Oh, wait, hold on. Host PC. Create new world. Confirm. Multiplayer on. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe I have to do it as a dedicated server instead of a community server.
Maybe.
So I'll relaunch that real quick. I'm gonna restart the game itself real quick.
I've got to get a level. I can't even make a food box yet. Oh no.
Okay, well now it wants me to restart my PC, but I'm not gonna do that because here's the thing, I think...
Try it?
Yeah, but it didn't work for you.
Yeah, but I didn't have a server set up.
See, and the issue is it says official server is 100% runtime. Server lobby 100% runtime. But also the issue here, the dedicated server I bought isn't working either. So I don't know if it's just something on their end or what, but...
I'd be getting a hold of them to, like, hey.
Oh, I sent them a thing. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
To whom it may concern.
What is wrong with your service? Like, I created a ticket, but the company is from, like, Austin, Texas, so I doubt they're even awake. And the issue is that when I, like, click the how to set up a server and it takes me to a web page, like, it just says, like, after startup, the following dialog will appear. The following windows displayed startup was successful. Try to connect from the game. But it's like, I don't know what the connect is. Let's try this. See if that works. Like, it does Power World now loading, but like it doesn't tell me whether or not what I put in is correct or if that was the correct way to do it. Like, okay. Alright, everybody, I apologize, but give me a few minutes and I will start the stream back up. I am going to try to restart my system.
Nola, you want to get on a call with me? Well, we're in the Discord, and you already stopped.
Oh, I didn't hit the end yet. But yeah, Nola, if you're still here and you want to join the Discord, we're going to be in here. I'm just going to restart my computer real quick. But everybody, I will be right back.